Okay, we waited literally since 11. It's now 1:45 a.m. What are we doing? But it's finally here. And Julie is. You guys were right about her attack. 38, 39. What was it? 38 to 40? What did you guys say?
I estimated 37 to 39, but more like 38, 30.
Okay. So 40 HP, 39 attack, 28 speed, 19 defense, 36 res. I think everybody guessed instantly that she'd be high res, high attack, but I'm just surprised. Her res is actually not as high as I thought it would be.
That's what I was a little surprised about, and that her speed's higher than I thought it would be as a result.
Yeah. I was going to say, so right away, the calculation, the most important calculations for her is, of course, attack and res.
Correct.
When she attacks, if she has more attack...
Yes. Visible attack.
Visible attack.
Like the attack you see outside your combat.
Right, so that's actually kind of problemsome.
Well, I wouldn't say that quite. I mean, good. But I also say, don't hold that too much. Julia, 162 BST, Blue Mage Infantry. Pushing a new BST standard again.
Can't even pretend I'm surprised, because that's what I was talking about through the entire thing. I was like, I'm pretty sure she has to be 162.
I was thinking so too, but I didn't want to leave it. That's why I kind of just tanked her speed to 20. But, yeah. HP and speed super banes, but an attack super boon.
Yeah,
so
you got...
At plus attack, she hits 43, and her tome is 17 might. Ergo, she hits 60 base attack when she's plus attack.
Right. 60 base attack. So that's the reason why I'm a bit concerned. Does she just need one attack more than her opponent's, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So 59. But here's the thing. There's a lot of heroes now who are at 60 base. But that's if you go even...
Rima is an example. I have 60 base with expiration.
Right. But that's if you're at plus attack yourself. What I'm saying is, like, if you are serious about using Julia, and if you're in a higher level of the game, then her tome might have some issues, is the problem.
Really depends on how much you buff her visible attack through kits, through dragon flowers,
if you can
merges,
buff her. If you're willing to go through dragon flowers. Like,
I mean, attack res oath means you can hit 65 pretty effortlessly.
Alright, in terms of speed, so when we were talking about her and we were talking about how her stats rose going to be high attack, high res, and then really low speed, just like how we expect Julia to be. She got her enhanced BST, but really the stat difference just went into speed.
And attack.
Oh, I guess one more point in attack. Or two.
Yeah. And a res, some people are saying 30. It's a little worried.
Some people are saying what?
33 was some people's worries.
33?
Which was...
Wait, what?
Yeah, people were worrying she would have 33 res because she only...
That's interesting. Okay.
Like, I guess just to give an idea. So compared to the original Julia, this one has 2 more HP, 4 more attack, 2 more speed, 2 more defense, and 4 more res.
So basically better in every way except for the fact that she's the different color, so...
Correct.
Alright, so yeah, original Julia, and I suppose you should just throw her mother in as well.
So Deirdre has 4 less HP, 6 less attack, the same speed, 3 less defense, and 1 less res.
Alright, so
she's actually closer to Deirdre with actual attacks.
Just more attack. Right, that's what I was going to say. That's actually really interesting. Okay. Actually does make sense because her refine's a lot closer to Deirdre's than Julia's refine.
Yeah.
I mean, her kit in total.
Yeah, because Julia's is close counter. That's the only thing that isn't here from original Naga's.
Yes. Okay.
Stance, I guess.
All right. So if you guys forgot what Julia has, she has Virtuous Naga, which is affecting against dragon foes. Additionally, grants attack +3, and additionally, at start of combat, if units attack is over foe's attack, grants attack res +6 during combat. Which, as you mentioned, does not work with like
passive.
Yeah, with
like her A slot doesn't work. Her B slot doesn't work. Her C slot
does work. Okay, so Mirror Impact grants attack +6, res +10 during combat, and foe cannot make a follow-up attack. That's super important because her speed is kind of crummy.
Yep.
That's actually funny though, because at 28 speed, if you go for plus speed,
Well, let's put it this way. That's 31 base speed with T slot that's 33, and it can't be. There's no buffs on the opponent. And then if you run like Swift Sparrow 3, that's 40 speed out the gate.
yeah. See, that's what I'm trying to say. Like that's actually passable.
Yeah, Julia actually can have a speed stat, surprisingly. Not a defense stat, realistically, but a speed stat, definitely.
And keep in mind, guys, her B skill neutralizes their bonuses from skills like Fortify or Rally. So they can't really. I guess they can drive their speed up, but they can't buff their speed up. So even though you might look at it like, oh, that's just 40, that doesn't, that's not such a big deal. It's actually just if you buff her up and support her, your opponent can't do the same. So she's actually kind of reasonable to use to double, and especially if you have like speed tactic with mirror impact, even at base, that's effectively like 36 speed. So
yeah, if you just give her a speed tactic buff that's 36 out the gate, and they can't be, so she can get doubles without doubts, especially against some of those slower dragons. There are many. She could probably net some doubles, or at the very least avoid some against some of the upper speed. Not so this, but like 40.
Yep. And well, against Sothis, actually, please do that calculation. Because you can't do effective against damage against Sothis, but Sothis is still just her res is kind of lackluster.
Yeah, Sothis. Let's go with base Julia.
Okay.
So obviously Sothis only has 50 attacks. He gets it. So that's 17. So that'd be 55, 56 attack. So 56, we can take 120% out of that. It's about 67, 68 attack against 27. So 68 minus 27. So without including anything, just her base attack, she one-shots. Just like no attack advantage, no way, nothing.
All right, and see that's one of the things I want to illustrate here. While we kept talking about Julia as a Dragon Slayer, and that's definitely what she's going to be best at, in reality, she's more of just a general red killer. Especially considering the most popular of sword infantry heroes, most of them have pretty low res, and even when we're talking about like enhanced BST hero like Sothis, effectively 175 BST with a merge, of course, she wipes the floor with her, even without the effect against damage.
Yeah.
So what we're saying here is this Julia she's effective against dragons, but she doubles as a general against red hero, and that actually provides a lot of value. She's not as skippable as to be fair, not everyone needs
not everybody needs that kind of unit, but she's definitely not as we were originally expecting. She has the highest attack of any mage, tied with Hubert, but of course has a much higher might tome. So in effect, she has the highest attack of any mage, period. And she even has 2 more attack than Ophelia, to put that in perspective.
Right. Oh, sorry, we forgot to go through the kit. Light and Dark, if you guys forgot, attack speed, defense, res minus 2 on foes. They can't have any bonuses from Fortifies, Rallies, etc. And her C skill is attack res oath, which at start turn, if she's next to an ally, it's attack res plus 5. So
don't forget that our B slot stops adaptive damage.
And it stops adaptive damage. Well, it's not necessarily all adaptive damage. It's like dragons.
Well, adaptive damage is dragons.
But like
Healers,
there's other
it's
adaptive
just
damage. Okay.
Adaptive is changing based on your defense.
Yeah.
So it doesn't stop wrathful stuff, but it does stop the adaptive stuff.
Okay.
And then of course our Acelot's Mirror Impact. Special is Dragon Fang.
Right. Okay, so with all that said, she has possibly 3 roles. Main role, kill dragons. Secondary role, kill reds. Third role, anti-mages. She could sponge a hit really well with that.
Easily.
Huh?
If she has more attack, she has 42 res at the gate.
Yeah, but even if she doesn't, as soon as she attack res oaths herself and light and darks herself, she effectively has like 43 res. So she's fine.
Yeah.
But if she has more attack, it's even higher. So yeah, Julia actually...
If she initiates, it's way higher. We're talking 59 res.
Yeah. So she's a lot better than we originally thought.
Yeah.
And it's actually worthwhile pulling because this is one of the strongest blue pools we've seen for a legendary banner. Naga, everyone knows if you want to do well in Ether raids, it's right now Astra season. You need her. She's your bonus points, and you don't just need one. You reasonably need two.
Yeah.
Not just, and you also get the bonus of having two is, well, you double the blessings. So
It's plus 10 defense and plus 10 HP.
yep. So there's several reasons why you would want to go through this banner, and it's not like the third hero's slouch. It's Legendary Tiki. That's also really enhanced BST 175 BST Dragon.
80.
180. Yeah, sorry, she's Lolly BST. All right, Lolly Dragons. Anyways, with everyone as well is a mighty good skill as well. So. And she has
Very anti-dragon.
yes, she's also anti-dragon. The entire blue kit of heroes there is Naga's there, Tiki's daughter of Naga, and Julia literally uses the Naga in tome form, so that's all anti-dragons.
Yeah, very, like, couldn't ask for that department.
I'm gonna pull for blue. I was already pretty sure I was gonna do it because I want another Naga, but at this point, Julia actually has a primary, secondary, and even a tertiary role to play.
Yeah. Like I said, it's pretty silly when you think that she has 5 more attack than Olivia.
Yeah, but still, don't. That's not like.
I mean, yeah, but it's kind of silly to note that if you can build around that. I mean, Ophelia is mainly just there because she has momentum. If you can build the team around her, you could probably use Julia in a similar. It'd be weird, but you could.
Now Julia doesn't nuke as well, and.
Oh, in what way?
Wait.
Besides, having to wait to get to that point, or using Infantry Pulse.
If you Infantry Pulse, I guess yeah, you're right. She's better, from that perspective. All right.
She definitely is gonna pull her weight as a massive nuke, and definitely works as a res tank beyond any doubt.
Yeah.
Just plus attack. That's the only IV I can recommend. If you're really feeling it, you can go plus speed, but plus attack's probably the way to go. Just overall.
The question is, would you go minus defense?
Why not?
I
mean, 19's. Well, if you take minus HP, it's a super bane.
Yeah. I guess against red heroes, she'll one-shot them, and against other heroes, she shouldn't reasonably double, so why not?
Yeah. I mean, you either take that minus res, which is really counterintuitive, or you take minus speed and you lose 4 again.
I think it's between minus speed, defense, or HP. Ideally, minus defense, I would say, because 28 speed, of course, with light and dark triggering, and the fact that they can't buff their speed over her, that actually could prevent a double on like some heroes, and especially if you have the right setup and right debuffs and whatnot. So,
right.
Actually, would not touch her speed. So defense and HP is ideally defense.
I personally take defense because HP is super bane.
Yeah, not just that. Ether raid reasons. HP just keeps coming up in so many scenarios.
Yeah, no kidding. You're on like the cusp of breaking out of anything that involves 40 HP. Break point.
Now, there's one thing we did not talk about, and that is she's a much better pair-up hero than initially thought.
Oh yeah.
If she could not reach that special magical land of 162 BSD, and therefore with a merge reach 165, her opponent was Alm, and Alm was 162 BST. If he had that BST advantage over her, granted, on the same seasons, yes, it doesn't matter.
Well, she actually wins then because she has the higher BST. Oh dear, I can't hear.
Well, you can argue that, but I would argue colorless legendary.
I mean, yeah, there's
makes more
colorless advantage. That's why I choose Ulm anyways.
Yeah, I choose Ulm. So, but no, she's a legitimate option. So here's a suggestion: if you need dragon killers, pull on the banner. If you like Julia, pull on the banner. If you need a Legis battle hero, pull on the banner.
If you just want a regular nuke, go on ahead, pull in the banner.
Yeah, if you just want a regular, yeah, it actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So, I'm actually, I didn't expect this. Is just frankly what I'm gonna say.
I expected her to be better than people were putting her at as because people were really worried, but I didn't expect this. Like, this actually definitely. I'm still pulling for Naga, but of course, since she's there, I definitely appreciate it. Pull it as well.
Yeah. So for me, to be honest, my primary target is not her. All right, it's still Naga.
I mean, yeah. That said, wouldn't mind it either way. And even if you do end up getting her, she could score better than all circumstances, and you need that. Well, might need that.
Isn't hers just like 2 points higher, or not even 2 points?
It should be 2 points higher if she's built right,
Okay.
and if that matters to your team score, then yeah.
Either way, Julia, she's actually ideal for Allegiance battles from the perspective of blue versus reds. She should just one-shot them. So she's actually very ideal.
Yeah. Hey, Elliowood's this week. You can dispatch him in turn.
All right. Anyways, chat. That's it for Julia. I mean, I think the last thing to say is she kind of looks like her mother more in this art.
Oh yeah, which makes sense given how she's kind of stacked up